is going on, guys? Today we are looking at all of the UCL heroes that have been slightly released. Technically, we have got them in the UCL pre-order pack, so if you did order the Ultimate Edition before like August something, I don't know the date, you'd have got yourself a paid free pack. Basically, it is the final bonus from the Ultimate Edition, and we get it 2 weeks early before the UCL promo actually commences. So at the minute, these are the UCL cards we've got. So we have got quite a few that some of them look sick. I must admit, dynamics absolutely spot on. There's some really good ones. Love Dudek. I think that is a cracking one for a goalkeeper. And then I think, where's Melito? Beautiful. Like, they're just something different. I think that is personally why I like them. I'm a Marvel fan, but in general, they just are something compared to your normal dynamic images. So it's always a bonus. But the question is any of these worth it? And most definitely there is some absolute corkers in this. So we don't know any pricing on them, unfortunately, because they are not tradable at the moment. We will get that in 2 weeks, and we might do something else on a video about them, especially with the pricing, because we don't know anything. We could only kind of gauge a little bit on their main card, on their normal hero, and kind of up it a little bit, I suppose. They're not necessarily going to go through the roof. Like, for instance, if we look at someone like McManaman, which is over here, again, cold dynamic, love it. He is an 87 rated card, normally 33,000. I can tell you right now that he is not going to be worth 500k. He's not jumping up 35,000 coins to 500 in the time that he's out in 2 weeks. I just know it. So in terms of kind of ability wise, some of them have had upgrades on skill move, playstyle pluses and all of that. So we are going to go around and have a look at the best. McManaman most definitely did have a nice upgrade. He's got himself a technical playstyle plus. If this was like 3-4 weeks ago when technical was definitely considered a little meta, it would have been a really nice card to get, but unfortunately it has now shifted more to a finesse and Travella, and then obviously wingers, it's more kind of your rapid, your quick step, maybe to some extent what is the other one? There's another one and I cannot remember what it's called. It's quick step, I don't know, but we'll find it somewhere. Someone's bad. Oh, technical, of course it is. How on earth? I've just said it. Technical was kind of one of the winger ones, but I find that it is very easy to defend. So it is what it is with him. I do think he is unfortunately going to be more of a bottom card naturally down the line. So we're going to put him in B for now. To be honest, is any of these actually C? I think we'll get rid of C. So we'll get rid of the C option. The C. Yeah, C. We'll get rid of C because realistically, we've got the S+, which are going to be only a handful. S is very good. A is decent, but not necessarily main team. And B is just the bottom tier. Naturally, we're going to have a few of them. So then let's have a look at some of the people that naturally are better in their level. I think Kompany is bound to be a top-end one. Naturally, I loved his hero card. It's got very good stats throughout. And the fact that he's only going to put +1 and we're not going to get a massive upgrade from him. He has got Anticipate, which I think is what he had previously. Still 500k on that 88. And the fact that we've had so many base hero picks, packs, max 89, 88, I don't know which one we had. But in terms of the upgrades, we've had a decent amount. So price-wise, he should be lower than ever because we've had the supply to go there. With the 89, it's going to be a little bit more expensive. I don't know whether it'd be kind of Lucio's level, but he most definitely will be 1 million coins at the minimum on day of release. More than likely drop down a little bit because realistically, we've not got any upgrades yet. And I feel like these should be upgradable, but we will see how that promo works and what they're kind of paired with. Then we also have our man Future. I absolutely love him. Got very lucky, I'm not going to lie, in my pre-order pack and getting Future. And honestly, I managed to use his 88 about a month ago, to be honest. We paid for him and honestly he was phenomenal. He's now coming in at 333,000 on the 88 and we've got himself a nice upgrade with the technical. So again, like McManaman, he is still going to be under scrutiny, and I do think in terms of kind of him as a left wing, he is definitely one of the better options. But in terms of kind of players that we've got already, a Son player of the month, a Salah player of the month, we're going to have Dembele 90, we could put Mbappe there, we've got Messi that we could put there. There's a lot of top end cards that have the better playstyle plus, so that is always got to be taken into kind of consideration. I think he's going to be worth a lot of coins, but he will drop down fairly quickly. If a centre back's already higher a price than him, as a winger you'd expect them to be more necessarily a higher price if they are as good as they say they are. He is a 4-star 3-star, so unfortunately he has only gone up the 5-star 3-star. If we maybe got 4-4, 5-4, that could have changed the tone a little bit, because naturally the weak foot is going to be very important as well. So it is an interesting one to see how he goes with it. But naturally a very good card. I just don't know S+ if I'm comparing him to everybody else that we've got in the game. Wingers and strikers are the most competition in each position. When it comes to centre backs, you can use a few others. When it comes to wingers, they are absolutely on point with everything. If you've got a 92 Vinny, if you've got a 95 Ronaldinho, they are going to be better than Future, naturally. And it is what it is. Another one that I am ecstatic to try out because I loved his base hero card is going to be Ramirez. The only thing with this promo, like I said previously a few minutes ago, is I hope that they do get upgraded. Just purely on the fact that he's 87 rated, he's only gone up +1. There's not necessarily a massive difference between the two, so they've got to make some separation between their base hero and this one. We can't constantly have a +1 upgrade, a +2 upgrade. It's got to be more substantial to be able to get them to them higher ratings. Otherwise, we're going to end up with like 8 Ramirez's trying to get him into that footies 96. It's just not going to happen. But whereas when this card, we have got the 4-star 3-star still, he has now got Intercept on his Playstyle Plus. That is a incredible CDM Playstyle Plus. If you've ever used it, it is almost perfect. So this card is going to be monstrously expensive, let alone having that pace upgrade by +1 to 89 on a base version. It's just naturally incredible for him. He is going to be probably one of the most expensive. I'm thinking, who are we looking at? Abide Pele is definitely going to be expensive. Beasley, no. Berbatov, no. Costa, no. I feel like Ramirez could be the most expensive, depending what company comes in at, and depending what Abide Pele comes in at. I don't think... Is Abide Pele that expensive anymore? He's an 89 hero. 377, so he's managed to go 4-star, 4-star. He had a quick step, he had a rapid playstyle plus, still a 4-4. The upgrade cam, nothing too incredible. Yeah, he is going to be up there as well with the best of them, but naturally, Ramirez is going to be number 1 in that slot, 100%. So let's go through a quick fire, because I feel like we are definitely not going to go through all of these as in depth, because naturally some of them are just not worth mentioning. I think Beasley, not really worth it. In general, his card is just not that good. Rickon, I feel like the same. In fact, the one thing I want to check with Rickon is the Playstyle Plus, if he did manage to have one. Because, yeah, oh, he's only got Chip Shot. I thought he might have. I know that he had Chip Shot on his normal card, on his base. I was wondering if they actually changed it, but unfortunately, they didn't. And he's just going to be by the waistline. Rosicki's going to be the same. Solskjaer's going to be the same. Villali's a different one, because... I like him, but then also I don't. There's some things about him that just doesn't work. 5'11", so decent height still. He's got the Power Shot Plus Playstyle Plus, which is nice. He did have the Acrobatic, so that's going to make a slight difference. A little bit of a pace upgrade, 2 on everything else. We've got a 4-star, 4-star, so that's always nice. I'm going to give him benefit of the doubt. I'm going to go up a little bit with him. He most definitely looks like he's had a proper upgrade. 4 on the pace, 2 on everything else. That's not terrible. He's a double upgrade as well, and that would be interesting to see if they do go up 1 more. I must admit, just one that we will kind of briefly talk about a little bit more than we should is Sneijder, because I believe he has changed from, if I can find the screen, a 4-star, 5-star with a triple upgrade into a 5-star, 5-star cam. That is a very good upgrade for a card that really you wouldn't expect it. With every other upgrade, you really wouldn't expect a triple on a player that necessarily is not really a terrible player. He's still 160,000 coins, but giving him a 5-5 Serie A cam, as well as the stats to be able to put the Hunter on him, which would give him, whenever we can find it, 93 pace, 93 shooting, 93 passing, 89 on the dribbling as well. That is a very, very good card. I think I'd go with a low S+. I'd be kind of tempted because I feel like Future would be the same sort of level. I'm gonna go S, purely on the fact that I haven't used him yet. I'm going on speculation with him that he definitely would be a very good player, but I don't know if I would have him over Future in terms of absolute rating. I feel like I'd be harsh to one of them if I put them up there. Personally, for me, if we carry on with the rest, Dudek impressed me. I'd go S. I feel like the base hero was nice, but I'm not expecting a massive upgrade. I'm expecting just a nice dynamic, really. Nothing too crazy. Berber, again, it's such a shame. And as soon as he was announced, I knew full well that he just wouldn't really click. It's like a Thomas Muller effect. In terms of in real life, phenomenal. But when it comes to in the game, he just doesn't suit it. It really doesn't suit his style of play. He still has the first touch playstyle plus. Melito, I'd go one above. Again, I'm not too familiar with his playstyle plus. We've got power header, 26k. Yeah, he's definitely going to have the hype because of the dynamic and then drop down massively. Litmanen's going to be the same, naturally. Rui Costa, I'm always a big fan of the start with him. He naturally is one of them players that is of an average decent level. He's not gonna necessarily take you to the ends of FUT champs, but he's definitely gonna give you a good run at the minimum. We then have Gully. Again, no playstyle plus. Unfortunately, he'd be in the low tier again. He's got decent stats, but nothing crazy there. Bompasta, I've heard good things, to be honest. The one thing that I was kind of really shocked is the fact that they let you do that hero upgrade a day before getting these upgrade packs, and she could have been an option. So you know full well that somebody out there has had one hero throughout the game, and that's going to be the hero they do, and then that's the player they get from the pre-order. She has got Relentless playstyle plus. She's still 60,000 coins, which isn't terrible nonetheless. Gone up a triple upgrade, 3 on the pace, 3 defend and physical. I'd say that's solid. The only problem with her is the fact we got Baka. Baka is incredible. So if you haven't got Baka, then maybe yes, fair enough. But I feel like a lot of people did. John Onorisa, I'd probably say the same for. He's not going to be necessarily the top left back in the Prem, but he's not woeful. Alex Scott, though. Is it Alex Scott? Pretty sure it's Alex Scott. It is. Is it indeed? Oh, why haven't I got... Oh, there she is. So she's gone from an 85 to an 88. Decent pace upgrade. Freeze on everything. 4 passing dribbling. 3-star, 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 4-star. Again, to be honest, in right backs, we actually could do with a little bit of a boost, but realistically, she is not going to be it. Now, the one that I want to know, why is she called Kessler? I swear it was like Keebler or Kebler to start with. Now has she changed name? Has she got married recently? I don't know. But again, she's changed name and she's now a 4-star, 4-star. I can't have the comparison between the two cards. If I could find her on this website, because she's changed name, obviously it means that I don't get to see her name. So what is her first name? Is it I don't even know what her first name is. I was going to say something like I knew. Nadine. Nadine is perfect. There we go. Right, Nadine, and see what the upgrade is like, because we've gone from an 88 to a 90 with an incisive playstyle plus like we did naturally. 4-star, 4-star on the upgrade, which is nice. Pace-wise, gone up by 3, shooting 2, 2 on the passing, 2 on the dribbling, and 2 and 3 on defending and physical. A decent upgrade. I'd say from what I expected from the normal card, it was kind of just past the prime, whereas now we've got brand new Kessler. I think she definitely could do a little bit of a job, but I feel like as we go through the ratings and through the promos, she will drop down heavily as we go through and get more and more centre mids that will just inevitably take her place. That's going to be my list. Let me know down below if there's any added. I will bring you back with another upgrade, and hopefully if you get an upgrade pack, you do manage to get the best one. Take care. Peace.